तीच ती डेड बॉडी म्हणून. आणि ती बी डेड बॉडी मेळ्ळ्या मायनस एनी क्लोथ्स, बेर क्लोथ सुद्दां ना ताचे. तर खूब इश्यूज आमच्या मनांत येता. आनी आमी बायलो गोंयच्यो ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द विमेन ऑफ गोवा म्हाका जाण जावपा जाय थोड्यो गोश्टी. आनी ह्यो गोश्टी म्हणजे ताचे कपडे, ताचे फुटवेअर खंय गेले, ते घालून आशिल्ले कितें आनी ते गेले खंय, हें अजून पर्यंत पब्लीक डोमेनांत येवना. हें पब्लीक डोमेनांत येवपाक जाय. सेकेंड, 2 दीस नंतर आमी आमचो इंडिपेंडन्स डे सेलिब्रेट करतात, 75th इंडिपेंडन्स डे. आनी हे वेळार बायलो मोकळेपणान भोंवपाक शकता काय कितें, हो इश्यू आसा. आमचो गोंय बायलांक फ्रीली मुवमेंट करपाक मेळटा काय कितें. आनी हो फ्री मुवमेंट आमकां आसपाकूच जाय, कारण खंयच्याय वेळार खंय जर म्हाका जाय जाल्यार म्हाका वचपाक मेळपाक जाय. आनी म्हाका म्हजेर कोणी अत्याचार करपाक जायना. हे आतां 5 केसी जाल्यो विदीन अ मंथ. तातूंत 2 गँग रेप आसा. त्या भायर हे चेडवाचें आज पर्यंत इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन चालू आसा. तरी आसतना आमकां कायदो कळटा काय कितें हें म्हत्वाचें. हांव म्हणटा आमकां कायदो कळटा काय कितें एक गोश्टी. एक वाटेन आमी म्हणटा रेप एंड मर्डर, एलेज रेप एंड मर्डर, इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन करतले. दुसरे वाटेन कायदो सांगता की 228A, सेक्शन 228A of the Indian Penal Code mandates that there should be no disclosure of identity of the victim if it is suspected to be of rape. 376A, B, C, D, E. हो जो डावट आसा आनी डावट आशिल्लो जो पर्यंत पोस्टमॉर्टम जावना आनी रिपोर्ट तरी आउट जावना, डावट आसा what is the reason for her death of a young girl body being found on the beach, and that too in the condition in which it is found. I remember the case of Scarlett. In the same northern belt, there was a death of a girl, young girl, 15-year-old girl, whose mother fought till she got a semblance of justice for her. Should every parent be compelled to fight for justice to her daughter? Or shall we tell our girls wear a chastity belt? What should we do? What should we do as parents? Is it right that our girls are not safe? So this troubles me quite a lot. And as a woman living for women, I've been living for women over the years. I would like to know certain answers. The girl went missing on Wednesday. They say her last stop was at Mapsa, and she was supposed to proceed to her place of work. Where did she go from there? Whether anybody met her there in Mapsa, whether she was taken by somebody. So this needs to be told to the women of Goa. What was the fate of this lovely girl who left for her work never to return? We have our daughters, we have our sisters, we have our women, other women who are working in different places. Is this a safety that we can expect for them or what? Did anybody see her on any beach on that day? Because from my belief, I don't know whether it's right or wrong, the body comes up after 24 hours. The body is normally found after 24 hours and in a bloated condition. Now this body, as people are just portraying her, disclosing her identity, is not bloated. From layman's eyes, it's not bloated. So was water found in her body or what? This is a question. Death due to drowning. Death due to drowning could be somebody could drown the girl. It's not that she will jump or she has jumped. That's not the logical conclusion. You have to conclude based on the evidence that is found. So this needs to be investigated by our police. That how come this body was found there in that condition? Where did her clothes go? Were there fish bites on her body? Did fish eat her clothes? Who took her clothes? And all these answers we need to get. Then I would like to ask about, could it be abetment to drown? Could it be a provocation to drown? Could it be somebody who was there with her who made her do who did it to her? This also needs to be probed. I don't think we should come to any hasty conclusions on a death of this type, that too of a young life snuffed out when she's about to celebrate her Independence Day in this great country. I have already, yesterday at 4:30, sent an email to the PI North, to the SP North, and to the Chief Minister of Goa, telling them that you book the person who's circulating the picture of this girl on the media. The picture and the connection. Because at the time of the picture being circulated, there's still the doubt that it is rape and murder. There's a doubt. And therefore, no one is free to circulate any pictures, and strong action. I demand strong action on the persons who are disclosing the identity of this girl on the media by giving the missing report and by giving the picture of a body lying prostrate on the beach. I think that we go too much to expose victims. I think that society, the police, the government all need to work on protecting the identity of victims of violence. It's a law of the land. And therefore, suo motu cognizance have to be taken against the person who began circulating this photo. Suo motu cognizance. And I've said this to you before, my dear friends. I'm saying it again. That you cannot disclose the identity by saying from where she is, where she works, who she is, her photograph, her family's names. This is all disclosure of identity. So even in our speech, when we think we are fighting for the girl, we are not free to say who she is, from where she comes, how old she is, or any finger pointing to her identity. Identity is not just about the name. It's also about circumstantial facts which will show that she's from so-and-so place and she's the daughter of so-and-so and she was working in so-and-so. Goa is a small place. And I think we need to protect our daughters. We need to protect certain things from harming the reputation of the family. Besides that, are we really sensitive? How does the family of the girl feel when you post these pictures? Have we thought about it? And I think the time has come that we start introspecting. And I feel that proper investigation has to be done. All angles have to be probed to give justice to this teenage daughter of this great country. It was not her time to die. It was not her time to die. And we should not escape by saying she was like this, she was like that, or she did this, she did that. Those are speculations. And speculations are not the truth. I think, place the truth before the women of Goa. We want justice for each and every victim of sexual violence in our state.